The Stardew Valley 1.6 update introduced tons of new items and gameplay changes, including a new mastery system, special power books, new equipment, and new ways to progress in the game quickly. Here are my top 15 most underrated additions in the 1.6 update and how to gain access to each of them. The first addition I love is the Joja Parrot. You can now pay the parrot to locate all the remaining golden walnuts that you can't find for a fee of 10,000 gold per walnut. This means that if you have 100 walnuts left to find, you can pay the parrot 1 million gold to locate all of the walnuts. If you're like me and can never remember which walnuts you found on the island, this addition is extremely useful as you no longer need to wander aimlessly around the island looking for the last few golden walnuts. The parrot can be found in the northern part of the island, just beside the volcano on Ginger Island. After paying the parrot the required amount of money, you'll be awarded all remaining walnuts the following day. The second addition I find super helpful is the Perfection Waiver. After interacting with the Perfection Tracker statue in T's Walnut Room on Ginger Island for the first time, Fizz, a Joja employee working in the Joja Special Services Division, will send you a letter inviting you to meet him in the Watery Cave on Ginger Island. The Watery Cave is the mushroom cave on Ginger Island where Professor Snail is initially found. Fizz will offer to sell you Perfection Waivers in order to bypass Perfection challenges. For 500,000 gold, you can increase your perfection score by 1%. This is a relatively easy way to bypass any tricky quests that are stopping you from reaching perfection. It is also cheaper to buy perfection waivers than to build the obelisks and golden clock, since those buildings cost a total of 13 million to build and provide only 14% of perfection. On the other hand, 14 perfection waivers cost only 7 million, saving you a total of 6 million gold. The third addition I love is the Treasure Totem, which enables you to locate more artifacts in the game, progress towards perfection, and can also be a great money-making tool. Each time you use the Treasure Totem, 16 artifact spots will spawn in a circle around you. If you're having trouble locating certain fossils or artifacts, using this totem will allow you to quickly obtain them without having to wait for artifact spots to spawn every day. If used on Ginger Island, there is a chance to obtain artifact troves or omnigeodes, and the items obtained can be sold for triple the gold if you have the Treasure Appraisal Guidebook power. To obtain treasure totems, you'll need to unlock the Foraging Mastery, which will give you the Mystic Tree Seed recipe, and the Treasure Totem recipe. The Mystic Tree Seed can be crafted using acorn, maple seed, pinecone, and mahogany seed, and grows into a mystic tree. Tapping this tree gives you Mystic Syrup, which you can use to craft treasure totems together with hardwood and moss. Using these totems is a great way to quickly obtain a ton of artifacts and sell them for gold. The fourth addition, and one of my personal favorites, is the new Fishing Bobber style machine. You can now find this machine in the corner of Willy's shop, and new bobber styles can be unlocked by catching different fish types in Stardew Valley. There are a total of 39 different styles, including a duck, Joja can, heart-shaped, stardrop, and you can even click the randomize button to activate a random bobber each time you cast your fishing line. The new fishing bobber styles make fishing so much more interesting and are definitely some of my favorite additions to the game. Speaking of fishing, the next addition I love is the challenge bait and advanced iridium rod combination, which can be obtained after unlocking the fishing mastery. The challenge bait recipe allows you to craft challenge bait using moss and bone fragments. It allows you to catch up to 3 fish at once, but decreases by 1 fish each time the fish leaves the fishing bar. In other words, you'll only get 3 fishes if you manage to get a perfect catch. The fish will escape if it leaves the fishing bar 3 times. In order to make it easier to get perfect catches, you can equip the challenge bait together with the trap bobber and the cork bobber on the advanced iridium rod, which can have 2 tackles attached to it instead of 1. This is extremely useful since the effects of the two tackles will stack, making it much easier to catch tricky fishes like the lava eel or legendary fish. Combine this with the next new addition, the fish smoker, to earn double the amount of gold after smoking all your fish. The fish smoker is an artisan equipment that produces smoked fish using any fish and one coal. Smoked fish sells for double the value of the fish. The quality of the fish will be retained, and you get to stack fisher, angler, and artisan buffs when selling it to earn tons of gold. The fish smoker recipe can be purchased from Willie's Fish Shop for 10,000 gold, and you can craft one using hardwood, sea jelly, river jelly, and cave jelly. Sea jelly can be obtained from fishing in the ocean, river jelly from the river, and cave jelly can be obtained from fishing on level 20, 60, or 100 in the mines. If you choose the Riverlands farm type, you'll also get a fish smoker included in your farmhouse. The next item I find super useful is the tent kit. The tent kit can be used outdoors just like a bed in the farmhouse, and you'll wake up in the same location at 6 a.m. the next day. It is consumed after use and will disappear when you wake up. With this tent kit, you no longer have to worry about passing out somewhere in the valley. I like to use the tent kit to get an early start in the Skull Caverns by setting it up such that I wake up at 6 a.m. right outside the caverns and can immediately start mining without waiting for Pam to reach the bus stop at 10 a.m. You can obtain the recipe for the tent kit when you reach foraging level 8 and craft it using hardwood, fiber, and cloth. Next, the big chest paired with the text sign makes it even easier to organize all your items in Stardew Valley. And if you're a hoarder like me, this is the perfect addition to the game. The big chest is an upgraded version of the regular chest and holds up to 70 different items, almost double of the original capacity of 36. The crafting recipe can be obtained from Robin's shop for 5,000 gold, and you can craft a big chest using wood and copper bar. You can simply place it onto a regular chest to upgrade it, and the contents inside will remain unchanged, with the old chest returning to your inventory. The text sign is a craftable item that allows you to enter a custom message. The message is displayed as a speech bubble when you walk near the sign or hover the mouse cursor over it, and can also be changed after the sign is placed. If you're looking to gain friendship points with your pets even faster, Bluegrass does just that, and animals eating bluegrass gain twice as much friendship as from eating normal grass. Animals will also eat half the amount of bluegrass compared to normal grass, and if successfully cut with a scythe, bluegrass will produce 2 pieces of hay instead of the usual one. Bluegrass appears naturally on the Meadowlands farm. A recipe for bluegrass starter can also be purchased in C's Walnut Room for 40 tea gems, which allows bluegrass to be placed on other farm types. Speaking of relationships, Stardrop Tea is a universally loved gift that can be gifted for 250 friendship points, equivalent to 1 heart. If given as a birthday gift or during the Feast of the Winter Star, it is worth 750 friendship points, or the equivalent of 3 hearts. It doesn't count towards the daily or weekly gift limits and can be freely gifted even if the limits have been reached. You can gift multiple Stardrop Teas to the same person in a single day, making it an extremely overpowered item if you want to build relationships quickly with the villagers. Stardrop Tea has a 7% chance to be randomly found in golden fishing treasure chests, and is also a possible reward for quests beyond the 5th one from the raccoon. It can also be obtained from the prize machine in the Mayor's Manor, which brings me to the next underrated new addition, the Mayor's Manor prize machine. The prize machine is located in Lewis's home and rewards various prizes in exchange for prize tickets. Prize tickets are earned by completing quests, special orders, the Stardew Valley Fair Shop, and through repeated Egg Festival and Festival of Ice wins. When using the prize machine, you can see how many prize tickets they currently have, as well as the next 3 prizes to be dispensed. Prizes you can obtain include things like seeds, saplings, books, Stardrop Tea, or even dehydrators, kegs, and fish smokers. The 1.6 update also introduced 26 books that grant you powerful skills and perks. Some of these books grant you additional experience in skills like fishing, farming, foraging, mining, or combat, while others grant you special powers like running faster. My favorite books include The Way of the Wind Part 1 and 2, which allow you to run a lot faster. The price catalog allows you to see the price of all your items, which is super useful when I want to retain the high value fishes to put into fish smokers that double their sell price. The animal catalog lets you purchase animals or supplies even when Marnie isn't around, making it so much more convenient given Marnie never seems to be around when my animals are starving. If you've unlocked Ginger Island, get the Diamond Hunter book from the dwarf in the Volcano Dungeon, as it gives you a chance to get diamonds while mining stones. Lastly, the Queen of the Sauce cookbook allows you to learn all the different recipes in the game, meaning you won't need to worry even if you forget to click on the telly every Sunday. To learn more about all the 26 different books and how to obtain each of them, check out my full guide on books and the bookseller in the linked video. Lastly, one of the most interesting additions that make you even more powerful in combat is Trinkets. There are a total of 7 trinkets which grant you special powers and unique benefits. The Basilisk Paw makes you immune to debuffs. The Fairy Box summons a fairy companion that heals you in combat situations, and the Frog Egg summons a hungry frog companion that tries to consume the nearest enemy. The Golden Spur allows critical strikes to give you a speed boost for a limited amount of time. The Ice Rod shoots an orb of ice every few seconds, freezing any enemies in its path for a period of time. The Magic Hair Gel causes your hair to shimmer with all the colors of a prismatic shard. The Magic Quiver shoots a magic arrow at nearby enemies every few seconds. Lastly, the Parrot Egg summons a parrot companion who grants you a chance to find gold coins when slaying monsters, with each coin worth 250 gold. And those are my thoughts on the top 15 most underrated new additions in the Stardew Valley 1.6 update. If you think I've missed out anything, leave a comment down below and be sure to like and subscribe if you found this useful.